It's a new day with a new camper issue. Actually, it's working itself out. First, the tank sensors were not reading really great, but the black tank said it was full last night,
Yep.
and now it says it's got a third. It's been doing that off and on. So I don't know what to say about that.
Watch me shut the door. Slamming it closed is fine.
You're not gonna struggle with it this time?
Oh, gosh.
Okay, so she's not struggling with the door today.
No.
All right, so let's see here. I got some helicopters flying here.
There's a little ride from their little museum.
Yeah, you want to go on one today?
No.
You don't want to go on one today? Okay. Chicken.
No,
See,
I'm not afraid.
now when you go to Oshkosh, they've got porta potties all along here. This is all paid for camping. So you really don't want to get near one of these because it's not that they smell bad, they actually don't smell bad, but people slam them like all night long. All night long. So and the problem is you never know where they're going to be. Yeah, they could be, one year they could be in this side, one year they could be over here, and so it's really, usually they're on one side though. Usually they're on this side of the road.
Yeah.
But you never know what aisle they're going to be on.
No, they'll switch around.
So getting on this side, these usually sell out pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's probably why.
And yeah, I'll bet, because otherwise nobody knows.
Yeah.
And we've been, in previous years, we've just been lucky.
Yes.
Because we've had some ones that are right on the side here.
Dumpster years one year, and that was about it.
Yeah. But, which was actually convenient because they empty them every day, so they don't smell.
They don't smell.
And the porta potties don't either.
No.
But it's a risk every year.
It is.
It's a risk I don't like to take this year. So
No.
it's everybody's always friendly here.
Yes. Everyone's always waving, friendly, and happy. There's always a general, after you get set up, there's a general sense of happiness.
Yeah.
After the initial setup.
It's the franticness of actually setting up.
Yeah.
So I've got to look at our barbecue. We got this Weber grill like this guy has here, and I've got to check it out because I've got it hooked into the RV and it doesn't seem to be getting
super hot.
Yeah, I don't think it's getting the gas because I think there's a regulator on the RV, and there's a regulator on the grill.
That could be
So I've got to take the one off the grill, I think. So I got to look at that, see if I got the right tools to do that with, and then see how that goes. So we're on the main road here.
Yep.
The grass is not too bad for being. It's had a lot of rain.
Yep.
So.
It's not too dirty. Some years you come here and you have to. The tennis shoes are.
We're walking down to the gate to get some wristbands, passes. I think it's about what is it, $150 for the full week per person.
Yeah.
There's a mobile support vehicle. It's actually filled up a lot in here today. It's Thursday today.
Yeah. And you kind of laughed at this. I'm like, there's a lot of people in here.
I'm glad we got here when we did. We could have got here yesterday, but it's kind of nice to just hang out a little bit.
It's nice just to kind of figure out, all right, what are the store's going to carry?
Well, yeah, because if it rains in here, you won't get in here.
No.
They shut it down the one year.
Yeah.
Because it rained, but fortunately we got there like 2 days before it started raining, and then we were already in our spot, and it was a swamp in here.
Yeah, people were getting stuck in the mud. They had the big John Deere tractors out to pull everyone out.
We could have had that Airstream there. Everybody's got Starlink, I see.
Yeah.
We've got ours, but we haven't put it out yet. See, now there's a nice 45-foot toy hauler engine.
I couldn't do it. It has to be fifth wheel style, I think, for me.
That
What is
is.
a fifth wheel?
Yeah. There's that Jayco we were looking at.
Yeah. That is my.
Yeah. There's a lot more toy haulers coming in. Oh, see, there are RV
There are,
places
yeah.
here, repair places. I'm like, that'd be a really good business. RV repair out
yeah.
here. I bet you'd be busy all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they are.
Yeah. Well, they did build a camping world right across the road. We
Yeah.
noticed that when we came in the other day.
Because one year we were here, we had to drive to Milwaukee
Yeah.
when we had our, I think it was, I forget what coach it was, but yeah, we had to drive to Milwaukee to go to Camping World because we needed a part, or we tried to find a part,
Yeah, I think it was.
which they didn't have.
No, I think it was.
It was for a slide motor we were looking for an unmentioned name.
They don't want our name. We can't be dropping names.
So if we had a toy hauler, we could have brought our cycles here like
Yeah,
everybody
that would've
else.
been nice.
Or you could have bought your thing.
Yeah. You'll have to take a tour of the campground here. I'd really like to guess how old some of these campers are
Let's
down
roll
that
down
one
this way.
area. Where the main volunteers stay all the time.
Oh yeah, that's classic.
That is just
Those
there's so many
people,
classic
those
ones.
people have been there for like the last 40 years
I mean,
in the same
in
RV.
the same RV in the same spot.
So they've got a laundromat here, and they've got showers out back. They've got shower stations all through here.
They're not too bad.
The Red Market, they do a pretty good job,
Yeah.
and the prices aren't really
Fair
high
prices.
either.
But
So-
like the people that are in the camper next to us, they don't have a car. They just got here and they're just
You could literally buy food in here
Yeah, because they
and,
have the
and,
steaks and
and eat
sandwiches.
almost as cheap as at the grocery store.
Yeah.
And everything's decent.
Yeah.
So we'll do a little video of what's going on in here. Yes. Hey, donuts, all your gear. Firewood. Kind of everything here.
Candy
bars.
refrigerator.
Is that what you need?
All right.
There's your bacon too if you need more bacon. And you gotta have bratwurst.
They make breakfast sausages too.
That'd be good. Beer, ale. You got the lining kugels.
Yeah.
They got their final approach beer this year. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, milk,
Yeah. Lots of
Yogurt.
milk. Butter is really
cheese,
expensive.
cheese curds.
Yeah.
Ooh, those look good.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get someone on the way back.
Coleslaw.
Mike's still waiting on his potato salad.
Yeah, the coleslaw and the potato salad here is.
Actually, really good.
What else we got? Shirts. Oh, they got a lighter if we need one.
Yeah, they actually do. They have a lot of things that you end up needing when you're at a campground.
We've always bought the potato salad and the coleslaw because it is delicious.
Really good.
I mean, it's the best potato salad I've had.
Yep, not homemade when you
Yeah.
can't do it yourself.
Even I don't know. Even I think it's even better than
I
homemade.
think so.
Yeah, it's pretty fresh.
Yep,
We tend to eat a lot of it here. So
that's why we walk a lot.
yeah, we walk 30 miles so we can wear it off.
Yeah.
But so what else we got? Oh, they got charging stations for your phone here.
See, now this morning when I was walking, I wonder if there's charging stations for your phone or for their little scooters or whatever they are.
No, they're phones.
They're phones. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the entrance isn't too busy.
So here's the camping entrance. Here's where you sign up to go in. And even if you have reservations, the first year we went here, we came here on a Sunday, the day
Yeah.
before the event. We waited for 2 hours
We
in
never
line.
did that again. Yep.
Yeah. So that's why we come early,
Yeah.
because we pretty much drove right in.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you come like tomorrow
I
or
bet
Saturday,
tomorrow, yeah, we'll have to try. We'll have to do a walk.
tomorrow you probably have a 30-minute wait.
Yep.
Saturday you have probably an hour and a half,
Yep.
maybe 2 hours. And Sunday you got a minimum of 2 hours,
Yep.
minimum.
Minimum. And it's just sitting out there. I still remember we didn't know what to do because we've always just stayed at camping before. So I remember running up here and trying to figure out, what was the holdup.
So we got to get our wristbands here. So here's the nice little tent camping area. Actually, one of many of them. This one's nice because it's all shaded.
Yep, this is really nice for the shading.
It's fine till you get a storm and a tree falls on you, but. Porta potties.
Yep, porta potty. That's the worst thing is the slamming of the door.
Yeah. I think there's what, 10,000 people that camp here.
Is that meant?
I think that's the number. I mean, it's pretty vast.
It is. You got some little tiny top tents like that.
It's a windjammer. That's what I first stayed in, I think. Or no, I had a 3-man tent, something like that. My first year here, back in '83, kind of like this one over here. Except it wasn't that nice.
And then it would rain and it would topple it down and everything would be wet.
Yeah, everything's wet. We went a couple of years in a tent too, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
That was before EAA owned all the campground areas.
Yep.
You used to stay in private campgrounds.
Yep.
I think you paid $12 a day.
Yep.
Now I think it's 40.
I think so.
Of course, that was back in the early 90s. Someone's got their Jayco back in here.
Yep.
This is actually pretty cool. If I were to have a tent, I'd have it back in here because
Yep.
it would remain pretty cool in here. You know that?
Pretty protected from the.
Yeah. And people cordon off their areas.
Yep.
They come in here.
He's ready for bugs there.
Yes.
I know his pain.
Sun and bugs, yeah. I bet the mosquitoes are horrific over
Oh,
here.
I bet they are. Yeah. That's funny.
So we got the main road here. The main road. It's not too busy today,
No.
but
People are pretty kind to let everyone cross.
yeah. It'll get busy.
Yes.
You actually have. The level of politeness here is
Yeah.
comparable to where we live now.
It is.
People in the aviation industry are pretty nice.
Pretty nice.
You usually don't hear too many problems except the one guy one year
Yes.
when he lost his wallet.
My wallet's gone. Well, I thought, years later, I'm like, I see where they got that for on Seinfeld.
He was the originator of that.
He was the originator of that. That was so funny.
A guy supposedly lost his wallet, so he wanted to shut down the whole hangar building. They had a whole hangar, shopping hangar, and he's like, close the doors, lock this place down.
Yep.
My wallet's missing.
My wallet's missing.
We're like, yeah, I don't think they're going to shut the whole building down, but
And more than likely he left it at home or left it back in his pants. So.
yeah, who knows? Who knows? We're actually down here quite a ways. I got first aid here. They say you must be a licensed driver to drive here, but once this place gets full, you see kids that are like 7 driving around.
Then it goes into if you are a competent driver.
Yeah. Let's head down this way.
That might be our next tent there, our mosquito tent.
The screen tent?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we might need one
I know.
if that thermocell doesn't work.
Yeah, we'll try that tonight maybe here.
Winnebago. Speak of the devil. See, people are smart in this area.
Yeah.
They've got their screened-in porch,
Yeah.
which would give us a whole nother living area.
Yeah.
Since we're having a little room.
Having a little room discrepancy.
Yeah.
See, that one's a little bit. That one looks shorter.
See, that's an Eagle. That's what we had looked at, and that's probably a 40 foot there. But you figure some of that's in the truck bed too, so it's not 40 feet that's behind your truck.
Yeah. And you're hinged there. So.
Yeah.
Ooh, I wonder how old that camper is. The
These-
Alma Feather light.
The Illuma light.
Illuma light.
Illuma light. That looks like a 70s, maybe an 80s.
70s, okay.
Yeah. Here's an Alliance. We looked at those.
Yeah.
We should actually walk around and interview people and ask them how they like their campers.
That would be interesting.
You know? Windy now. Here comes the wind.
Here comes the wind again.
It just picked up out of nowhere, didn't
yeah,
it?
Yeah, it did. I feel bad for anyone trying to land right then.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot more people in here now.
Yep.
Well, if it doesn't rain the whole time, we'll be really lucky because all this stuff will stay really dry.
Yep. It won't be so mucky.
But it'll get really dusty.
Yep. They do send around the little dust mitigation trucks, but
The water buffalo.
it is the water buffalo.
Yeah. Everybody's just hanging out,
Yep.
waiting for the event to show. Not a whole lot of planes flying over.
No.
I think they come over that way and land that way. So you don't see much flying over this way.
Yeah, until you get the air shows at night.
This is probably pretty restricted because of the camping here and everybody.
Yeah. So now this is no generators allowed.
No generators. Well, there's a nice Newmar there. I'm surprised he has his awnings out.
He's out.
He's braver than I would be.
He probably isn't there. He probably set up and left.
Those things are like the slightest little wind
Yeah.
pretty much tears them off.
Yeah, this is generator free zone. Oh, there's that little under.
Yeah. Yeah, you're pretty much camping with nothing here.
Yeah, no water.
Maybe you get a little water, but you can't use a generator, so
No.
you best be relying on your battery. Remember, those look pretty good.
They do.
Huh?
Looks like it haul pretty nice.
Yep.
And there's the platinum.
There's ours. It looks pretty clean because
It-
mainly because of all the rain we got. But we got a little neighbor there.
Yep.
Here's George.
Here's George. And I flipped in our mirrors today when I took the truck out.
Oh, you did? Okay. Because you were scared.
Well, they just kind of hung out there. It wasn't too happy. But there's our little coolers. They're still working good.
Yeah, everything else working good. Outside TV. We haven't put the awning out, but maybe we'll do that for today. So I got to check this regulator on here. This is a I got to see what that's all about and do some research. See. Well, we got back from the
Successfully.
from the store. Well, I don't know about that because we tried to get an adapter for our grill here. Let's see. So we ended up getting propane tanks because we couldn't get a bypass for this regulator. The Camping World down the street doesn't have parts apparently. So we just bought some propane tanks, and we went to the grocery store. We filled up our cooler, pre-chilled it, so that we can put the stuff in the refrigerator when it's pre-chilled, because the refrigerator is now 50 degrees.
Yeah, because we put some veggies in there.
Well, I was messing around with the setting on it, and I turned it up to 3, and the freezer instead of 2. The freezer didn't get any colder, but the refrigerator got 10 degrees warmer. So I turned it back down, and apparently it has to be on 2. So now what we've done is we've tried the awning here for the first time. Look at that.
Ooh.
That is out pretty much all the way, waiting for a big wind to take it away.
It's a custom excitement.
Yeah. But that's worked okay.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm deathly frightened by using the awning.
Oh, the awning is
because we've had so much trouble with awnings, but mostly they were Girard.
Yeah.
We had one of these on our Seneca and our other Winnebago.
Yeah.
And
they did
we didn't
better.
we didn't have a problem with those.
No.
It was the Girard ones that we had a problem with. There's a few. That guy's got cones set up around
Yes, his perimeter. He has a safety perimeter.
Weird. This is this one here. I gotta go over it. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
I gotta see this one here. This is this one that we saw. He pulled in here, and I'm not quite sure what it is.
I think he had to have made it, because I don't believe Airstreams have square windows.
No, it's not an Airstream, but it's definitely.
It's a hymn stream.
It's it's definitely interesting. I gotta say that. So, too bad he's not here. I want to talk to him.
We'll have to watch.
I didn't want to bother him when he was setting up.
No.
Oh, it's a Spartan. It's a Royal Spartanette.
Well, it'll be interesting. I've never seen anything like this.
Pretty cool. I thought he maybe built it, but it looks like
Vintage.
it's vintage. New air conditioners though.
Yeah.
Low profile. Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool up close.
It is.
Huh. I don't know.
It's neat looking.
We'll have to look those up.
Yeah.
I want to see the inside now. Or do we?
I don't know.
There's no batteries on the front.
Nope.
That guy pulled in with his Tiffin Phaeton. Lucky.
Yeah. It's pretty. It looks warm.
Yeah. Yeah, we like the black color, but it...
It was just fun.
Hey! And then we were thinking about one of these Omnis here.
We did.
Those are pretty nice. We'll have to talk to him and see how he likes it.
Yep. I think this is kind of a really good place to kind of get a few ideas on people's takes on their campers.
We've got a friend that has one, an older one, but they've really raised the price on them. So
that's the downfall of some of that stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. So this is our camping area here. Here, we'll check out the view here. There we go. Not much to watch in the sky. Usually we have a pretty good view of the sky right here.
Yeah, we can see
usually there's an air show going up all around us.
Yeah.
That's why we pick this side. If we pick that side, sometimes you get a camper in the way.
Yeah.
Now we only have a Dodge truck in the way.
The red beef.
Yeah, which is okay.
It's really filled up though this year.
It has.
It's just,
I think,
like you said, we were talking to the car. You're like, well, maybe it's people are afraid of the rain.
Yeah, because it was so wet here.
It was so wet.
People thought it'd be another
Washout.
swamp fest. Yeah, and they wouldn't be able to get in. Last time they had to camp on the road for like
In parking lots.
overnight. Yeah. So they were lined up all the way down along the road. I don't know if we videoed that on our YouTube on our previous video for
I don't
Oshkosh,
think so.
but yeah, this is okay.
Yeah.
We don't mind this.
People watching is always epic.
We got one more day probably of peace, and then it's going to get
insanity.
hectic. Then
Yeah.
it's going to get hectic.
Even
in
driving
here.
out today, people had their campers pulled out alongside the road to try and get in here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we got the pleasure of going through the 15 traffic circles to get to the grocery store.
that is so insane.
Why? And there was an accident in one of them.
Yep.
I knew there would be. I told you.
You did, and I'm looking up because we took the freeway instead. I'm like, look at that traffic circle. There's a car accident. It's like, I wonder how it shuts it down. So.
I said, yeah. There's.
Because it's just mayhem.
Oh,
Because
my
people. And one lady, she just
yeah,
went. Didn't even
she
no
pulled
yield
right
for
out in
her.
front of us. Yeah, pulled right out in front of us.
I just went.
She did it the European way.
Yeah, that's something.
You just close your eyes and
Got
put
it.
the pedal down.
Like you can't miss the big red truck.
Yeah.
But she got where she needed to go faster than I needed to go to the grocery store.
She did. Good for her. Good for her. So, I guess we'll sit out here and enjoy the weather for a little bit. It's about.
And no mosquitoes for right now.
Yeah, it must be what, 80 today? Maybe.
76 right now.
76. Oh, it feels a little warmer than that.
It does. It feels warmer than 76.
But we got some pork chops for the grill tonight,
Yeah, bourbon.
and we're gonna camp it up in style here.
We are.
It may not be in a tiffin, but
Yeah.
we'll put the Jayco to the test.